A week removed from the verdict in the trial for George Zimmerman, and still people across the country are getting together to show their support for Trayvon Martin and his grieving family. Zimmerman, who was on trial for the second-degree murder of 17-year-old Martin, was found not guilty, and supporters on both sides of the case, they are working to get their message out. CBS 6's Sandra Jones tells us more about what happened today. Sandra.
This is important.
Outside the federal courthouse.
That's okay. Thank you.
Hundreds stand in the sweltering heat.
No justice! No peace!
To send a message.
To make sure that we don't lose another son.
Justice for Trayvon.
It is just so disappointing and disheartening about what has happened in this country.
Justice is being unequally doled out, I think, in our country.
1 week after a Florida jury decided this,
not guilty.
Come on.
There's been a wave of protests throughout the nation, reacting to the George Zimmerman verdict.
But all of us know that something needs to be done about stand your ground, because Trayvon Martin did not have any ground to stand on.
Saturday, Mayor Dwight Jones joined other city and religious leaders, calling the shooting death of Trayvon Martin a travesty.
An individual who is unarmed is approached and accosted by somebody who is armed, and he winds up dead. Something is not moral, something is not right.
Across town in South Richmond,
you gotta put yourself in his position.
This case is taking on a different tone in the Latino community.
A lot of people like to criticize and talk about it because they can happen to you, they can happen to anyone.
They say the fact that George Zimmerman is half Latino is not important, but that the verdict is once again putting race back into the forefront.
I don't think it should be that way because we are human beings. It doesn't matter what color you are, what race you are.
Now, the city of Richmond was one of more than 100 cities across the country that held vigils outside of courthouses, with pastors and speakers now pushing for a federal investigation into the circumstances surrounding the Trayvon Martin's death. I'm Sandra Jones, CBS 6 News. Dorita, back to you.